I've been using Mizuno irons for years and years and years. Today I'm using a full set of Mizuno clubs in another episode of All the Gear, No Idea. Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, James Robinson here guys. First things first, I'd like to warmly welcome you all back to the channel and to another episode of All the Gear, No Idea. Today, as I said in the introduction, we are using a full set of Mizuno golf clubs and we're also using the MotoCaddy M5 GPS. Guys, this series is powered by MotoCaddy, so huge thanks to them for supporting the series. Now, last time we did this, we used the ping irons and the ping driver and the ping wood and the ping putter and the ping wedges because we used all ping. And we shot level par with 9 pars. Don't get me wrong, it was actually quite boring. Today's a totally different day. It's quite windy. I can't see it being that mundane, so make sure you stay tuned. First hole, I think we're going to want something a little bit more than an iron today off here. So we're going to use the Mizuno CLK 19-degree hybrid. Sounds like a Mercedes, doesn't it? Guys, before we tee off, get in the comments below, what am I going to shoot over 9 holes in these windy conditions using all Mizuno clubs? Also hit that subscribe button if you like as well. This looks amazing down at the ball. How have I not seen this before? Beautiful. Play well, James. Oh yes, please. That was amazing. That sounded incredible. Right, let's go. Also guys, I'd just like to briefly thank you for the feedback that I got from the first episode of All the Gear, No Idea. It's a series which I think you're all gonna really enjoy, and the feedback said exactly that, so onwards. So as I've already mentioned guys, this series is powered by MotoCaddy, so huge thanks to them for sorting us out with this M5 GPS and Pro Series bag. We have been using the GPS in the series to help us get our yardages and help us score better. And also you can see here how easy it is to set up, and even managed to get it in my tiny boot in the front of the car. It's quite ridiculous really, but I must say absolutely loving this thing. So quite pleased I hit hybrid here and not an iron like usual. That wind must be up. We have 117 to the middle, 133 to the back. That pin is back left, so I can move this up here to where the flag is, around there, and we have 118 yards. So I think that with this wind is a little pitching wedge. Now irons wise, we're using the Mizuno JPX921 Tours. And yes, these, you can tell with how dirty they are, they're mine. The whole idea of the series is to try and get clubs that are about my specs, and these are my specs, so it does make a lot of sense to use them. Is that a flag we want to attack? Probably not. Oh, we have though. That's short, is it? Go! Not bad, it's running up a little bit. We're taking that all day on the first hole. We've not really had a warm-up. I don't know why, I never have a warm-up. So for people who don't know what irons I use the Mizuno JPX921 Tours, and I have the AMT X100 shafts in there. They're a degree flat, they're perfect for me. I love the soft feel of them, and I just love the all-round performance as well. I used the Mizuno JPX919 Tours, and before that I used the MBs as well, which I wasn't quite good enough to use really. Stay tuned guys, because you're going to find out exactly what's under all these head covers. We've also got the Es21 Wedges as well, which are quite forgiving. That's not a bad start into this wind. Putter, now I almost have a bit of a soft spot for this. I'm not a huge fan of the blue head cover. I think that almost looks a little bit old. I think it was made to match the old school tour bags. But we have the Mizuno Emcraft 2 putter. Now this basically looks very similar to my Newport and to a ping answer, and pretty much anything you like traditional. So that's a bit of me. If you are new to this series guys and you've not seen it before, maybe go and check out the ping video if you are a big ping fan. I know a lot of people were enjoying that video. We're playing 9 holes with 1 brand of clubs, and we've got the MotoCaddy leaderboard to see exactly how we score. Level par wasn't a bad opener to be fair, it was just a bit boring. I think we'll leave that flag in. That's an awful flag position as well, by the way. Take the turn, take it, go, go! Oh, just gave it a little bit too much. Now there's no gimmies in this series, so I'm gonna have to see that in. And it was Green's maintenance week this week as well, so expect to see a few bobbles maybe. But not on this hole, James. This is straight in for your par. No questions asked. I missed this putt in the monthly medal yesterday to 3-putt the first. And it really upset me. We make them all day, don't we, when we're not in a comp. Playing comps now. Who'd have thought it? Right, par on the first, and that's the 10th par in a row on the series. We've got to make a birdie soon. Hopefully not a bogey, but... Right, second hole, 363, into a bit of wind, and I usually hit 3-wood off here. But today we're going to go with the driver because it's quite windy. I actually really like the specs of this Mizuno STz Driver. It's a hazardous RDX Smoke 6.0 shaft, which is the perfect shaft for me, and it's a 9-degree head, so we have no excuses really, like literally none. And I almost feel like I should have given this driver more time this year, but with obviously what happened last year, I think everyone just wanted to get playing golf a little bit more rather than testing clubs so much. It looks fantastic down at the ball. We've got the carbon looking crown on here, and I'm almost not sure what line to take with driver here because I usually hit 3-wood at the bunker. That's your line. Oh, I love this series. I love playing with different golf clubs. How's that for a strike location as well? Just a tiny bit out the toe, perfect for into the wind. Let's go and find it. Surely it's birdie time, surely. So guys, if you've already commented below, thank you so much. I love it when you interact with these videos. Have you guessed the score? Par on the first, it's not a bad start, is it? Also get in the comments below, what brands would you like to see in this series of all the gear, no idea. I'm desperate to get some more budget brands in there, as well as your Pings, Callaways, Titleist, Mizunos and all the rest. So let me know what you want to see. Are these going to be the winners? Right here. They should do well with the irons, but then it's quite a blustery day, so... Oh, look, a ball in the fairway. Right, so the wind must not be as strong as I thought there. Either that, or I've absolutely smashed the Mizuno STz Driver. We're a bit close to that tree now. You can see the flag just over that bunker. This is where this comes in really handy because you can't quite get a laser on it because of the tree. So we have 96 to the back, 85 to the middle, 74 front, and the flag's about there. So that says 78. But we actually want to land it probably about there, 82. Land it 82, into the wind. We need a lot of loft to get over this tree, and it should come back down the bank, hopefully. Full lob wedge, anyone? Oh, I'll be the club then. It's fading a bit on the wind. Oh, it's short. We've had a nightmare. Ah, hit that so good as well. I don't know what it is with me missing this green at the moment. I missed it the last couple of times, and usually this is bread and butter. Send it into the bank, spin it back, and hope just give yourself a chance. Now, we might even have to use that bank to get close for the third shot. Not ideal. And this is what we are left with. Right then. No gimmies, you said. I do need to practice those actually, that's why I'm saying no gimmies. Another par. Right guys, rather than bore you with every single shot of every single hole, I'm going to show you a little bit of B-roll over the next few holes, and I'll probably meet you on about the 6th. We can drive the 6th. Ooh, the wind's... Ooh, the 6th. See you on the 6th. par streak broken. Okay, not talking didn't last very long, did it? But 1 under. Absolutely love this thing. That was wonderful. That's two. So that's 2 birdies in a row. And what I've learned is I need to stop talking so much and actually play golf. 2 under par with the Mizuno clubs. Yes! Now, I'd love to know where all this luck was and all these putts going in were yesterday, because I played in my first ever monthly medal yesterday here at Woolwich Park Golf Club with my handicap. Obviously, I'm trying to get more cards in if you're watching that series as well. And it was all like, it wasn't bad luck, but it wasn't good luck. Whereas here, that looked destined for that bunker, and it's hit the ridge and finished there. I mean, I'm not complaining. We better stop this actually before we end up in there. I mean, I'm not complaining, but that would have been nice yesterday. That's 3 in a row. That's 3 in a row. Should this be going in my bag? I mean, really, I've been putting well anyway, haven't I? But I had a 4-putt yesterday and 2 3-putts. Don't you just love golf and how fickle we all are? So what I've been doing over the last few holes is I've left the big camera in there, thinking I'll just get some kind of little shots for you all. And we're using, as you can probably hear, we're using my phone for this. And we birdied all 3 holes. Do we keep the phone out and leave that in there? Right guys, I think it's time to get serious again. So say goodbye to the phone and say hello to hopefully better quality video, but the same quality golf, because that was quite remarkable, wasn't it? Now I said I was going to rejoin you on the 6th. It's quite busy in front. We've played the first 5 holes. We're 3 under par, which I can't quite get my head around. If we'd have had the start yesterday in the medal that I told you about, I'd be 5 shots better off. I didn't even score that badly on the back. So anyway, so we're on the 15th hole. So it's nice and quiet in front of us. We'll skip all the way to 15 here. 406 yards. It's going to be driver again. Let's try and keep this score going. Oh, that's awesome again. Wow. And one of the big reasons why I was really excited to get the Mizuno section of this series done is because I love playing Mizuno irons, and I think lots of people have enjoyed playing Mizuno irons over the years. But when it's come to the drivers, when it comes to the fairway woods, when it's come to the short game, the wedges and the putters, they've never really been a serious contender, have they? And I don't know why that is, because they've always made pretty soft wedges. They've always made I mean, when they were with Betty and Hardy, they made unbelievable putters. And this, I mean, it's difficult in my job not to sometimes just think, why not? But I must admit, today I'm kind of thinking, well, why not? We've just held 3 birdie putts in a row. I haven't done that since I was like 16, I don't think, and could actually play. Why couldn't I do this yesterday in the comp? Anyway, 3 under par, we've got 4 holes left. Let's see what we can do. Guys, comment below if you guessed a low score. Hopefully we can see it out. I was going to say well done, but there's 4 holes left yet, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. So there you can see another tee shot in the fairway, and I've really enjoyed the Mizuno STz Driver as well. I must say, obviously it's in my specs, but when I hit this driver, I don't feel like it's going miles. I feel like it's a bit high, a bit floaty. Then I look at the screen and I've got 126 yards to where the flag is, so I think that shows that it's actually doing all right. Let's continue the assault on this golf course with the Japanese weapons of mass destruction. Stay right, stay right. This could be another good one. I love golf. Oh, it's just left. I think that's actually just run off to the left a little bit. Still not miles away from the flag, but, or is it? Might be long as well, actually. Disappointing from 126. Now, as you all know, I'd usually probably put a lob wedge on that, but I think it'd be rude not to get the putter out again after the streak it's been on. Actually, there's a fair bit to go over there, isn't there? Let's not be silly, let's go with you. Let's not be silly, let's get a lob wedge on it. Yeah, right. Never. Oh! Those were the ones that were causing an issue yesterday. I was holding lots of 10, 15 footers, but missed about 3, 4 of those. Missed 3 on the same hole. I think what I might start doing is doing this in comps, bringing out different clubs in comps and just having a bit of fun with it, because the honeymoon period's real, it must be. And that is a par, so it stops the birdie run, but still no bogeys. Now there's one particular club that I've not shown you yet, and it's under this white head cover. It's in fact the 3-wood, and you might be saying, James, this hole is 430 yards long. Why on earth would you not hit your driver? Well, there's a bunch of trees up on the left and a bunch of trees up on the right that I'm not overly fond of. And usually a 3-wood means that I navigate them quite well. And this one is the Mizuno ST200 3-wood. It's not the STZ, it's still got the carbon crown, it's got the adjustability, it's got the wave technology, it's got pretty much everything. And we've got a Diamond 70-gram shaft in here. Now, as you all know, I love my Titleist 3-wood. But this actually looks quite similar. It's quite plain on top. There is a bit of a white outline to it. But this hole just isn't driver for me. I feel like, yeah, it makes it a bit longer, but generally, that's in play all day long. That sounded quite thuddy actually. I expected it to be tinnier. It's about 7, maybe a 6 iron in that. And it's a funny one because so many members here just say it's driver all day long, but you know, when you just don't see a certain shot on a certain hole, it seems to work for me, so we'll carry on. Okay, so maybe it's a bit more than a 6 iron, but actually, we'll play a little 5, I think. 5 off the left. Can we keep, I don't know what I was going to say then, keep something. Keep being happy. Just get right, please. Kick right, just a bit. Oh, it has. I think that's either short or perfect. And if it's perfect, I'm trying to think, I think my best score for 18 holes is only 2 or 3. 4? 3. Wow. So what's changed to make me, I mean, obviously I've held some putts, but I honestly can't put on why I've scored so well today. It just feels autopilot, feels like it's natural. I'm going to take something from this. I'm going to watch this video back myself and see what I'm doing. Please be up there, please be up there, please be up there, please. I can't see it, I can't see it. Oh, it's up there. Oh, it's about 5 feet. That must have been so close to going in as well. That's landed here and gone. Wow. Come on, James. Come on. You've been absolutely smashing these up. It's just outside right. Outside right, nice pace, 4 under. Honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's 4 deep. You know when things just come together, like on the wrong day? Don't get me wrong, I would have loved, I don't know. Maybe this is the start of something new. 4 under, 4! And thinking about it, I think it helps that we've had 1, effectively 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had 7 putts in, no, 7 putts? 8 putts in 7 holes we've had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 putts in 7 holes. Now, is that down to that? I do feel like it's very similar to my own, but just a little bit smaller. It's actually an inch shorter. It shouldn't suit me like it does, but it feels, I don't know, I'm gonna have to watch this back and see. Next hole, we're now on the 17th, 4:30, it's driver all day. And I'm starting to think maybe it's because last night I did put myself under a little bit of pressure in the comp, and now obviously the day after I just feel relaxed. It's not, I mean, you shouldn't be under pressure in a monthly medal, but it's a big deal. You don't want to play bad, do you? Right, get this drive away and you can attack the next 1.5 holes. Oh, that's right. Stay there. Stay. Ah. She's fine. She's absolutely fine. I'll tell you one thing, that was not going in the lake on the left. Nowhere near it. And you see, this is where, as a creator or a YouTuber, look where that came out of. That was like just out of the high toe. I quite like that strike location. I'm going to have to clickbait this title and thumbnail somehow because I need people to see this. Need people to see it. And in my head now, all I'm thinking is, please don't let the file corrupt, or don't let the audio be off, or don't let anything be wrong with this footage on this camera. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, funnily enough, do so, because I'm trying to get to 200,000 this year. It's going to be a big push. Don't think we're going to get there, but I'd love you all to be a part of the journey. If you're enjoying the series with MotorCaddy, then let us know as well. And if you can think of any other series that you'd like to see, I'm open to suggestions. I give you a video every day, and I want to make sure that it's one that you guys want to watch. So, yeah. Get in the comments, let me know. Now, the crazy thing about the 17th hole at Woolwich Park is you really don't want to go over there because that's where the lake is. And I thought when that set off, it was over here. And actually, I'm almost on the fairway. You've got so much more room on that right-hand side when you're off the white tees at the back. If you're off the yellows, you haven't got the room. So it almost plays longer off the whites, but almost easier. I mean, we have still got the flags right at the back as well. The flag's like there, 170. What's the wind doing? It's got to be downwind. I think it's 6 iron out there. Should fly. Can we go 7? No. We're trusting that this is the club because it should land soft because of the greens treatment. Oh, go on then! Get up! I think that's all right. And the big difference from the playing in the comp is up here, I'm not even thinking about making a mistake. Whereas yesterday, if I had that shot, in fact I did have that shot pretty much just from the other side, I'd be thinking, oh, don't miss the green, because then you've got an awkward chip and then you don't really want to be leaving yourself a 6 footer on these greens. Now I'm thinking smash that 6 iron at the flag and then hope for the best. Take that into other golf. There you go. Remember, this video is about Mizuno, by the way. And I can just see a ball there on the back deck, which means it's pin high. Oh, nearly had an accident. Oh, we have. Oh, rescued it. I mean, that's just, you know what? In my golfing life, I've never really had, it was my day until today. It would not surprise me if this goes in because I'm full of confidence. I mean, I said, was it a 7 or a 6? The 6 iron's pitched there and run up to there. If I'd hit a 7, it would pitch on this upslope, land down here. I'd probably, that's a difficult 2-putt. So just correct decision making along with a half decent golf swing. Right, come on. Can't believe I'm saying this, but this is for 5 under. I don't know why I threw that there. My head's a bit of a mess, to be honest. 2. You've not hit it. I mean, it's a par, isn't it? I really thought I'd work myself up for that. Right guys, can we birdie the last and get to 5 under for 9 holes? I did not expect today to go this way. You can probably hear the wind on the microphone. It's not been too tough because this is the easier wind. The short holes play into the wind and the long holes play downwind, so it makes it a little bit easier. But still, very rare am I speechless, especially on a video. 2 putts, and it's amazing that I'm disappointed with that because it almost feels like the fairy tale's over. But I mean, if we get out of here being the 18th hole without a bogey, that's 18 holes in this series without a bogey. Now for me, that's ridiculous. So 18th hole, 411. Let's take a look where the hazards are on here. There's a left fairway bunker at 223, then greenside bunker, so all I need to worry about is that bunker. Driver carries that no problem, as we all know, up that left side. And let's just take a minute to have a look at our score summary. Wow. Wow. Usually I don't bother with all of this, but it's just nice to, how do I get back to the hole? I actually feel a bit nervous, you know when you don't want to mess it up? No, that's the wrong attitude. That's the attitude you had yesterday. You're going to smash it down the fairway, little sawn off pitching wedge in, and make another birdie. Well, that's a little bit right again, but it's safe. It's certainly not a pitching wedge in. Oof, that's a long way back. Go! Crawling over the line, I think is the phrase. Let's go. It's a long time since I've nearly had 200 yards into this hole. You know, you just wanted like a wedge in. Flag's middle, it's 180. Oh, into the wind. I think a nice high 5 iron and hope it gets caught up in the wind is the shot. Ball's above feet, it's gonna draw. And that sums the day out because that's on it. Stop drawing. It's on the green. Can I do this every time, please? So interestingly guys, another feature on the M5 GPS is to track your drive. So if I click shot there, you'll see that goes to 0 yards, and I can basically walk to my ball, and you see that keeps going up and up and up. And the guys at Motorcaddy said when you crush a drive, you can show the guys how far you hit it. Now, I haven't actually crushed a drive in a while, but hopefully on the series, we're going to keep this as a bit of a, we're going to have one around now that we can use a bit like a golden button or buzzer or whatever they called it on X Factor. See what the longest we can get is. I'll keep it going for now. 38, 39, 40. So certainly not the easiest putt we've had all day, but I'll take it from back there. Let's see if we can 2-putt and get out with that par and birdie streak still intact. Now I think this has got a lot of right to left on it. And this is actually one of the first long putts really that we've had today, isn't it, on the 9 holes. I've either missed a green or put it inside kind of 10 feet. Hold that line, hold that line, hold that line. Oh. And you know what, guys, I am more than happy with that, because we have this for a bogey-free 4 under par. I've even marked that. I don't usually mark them on videos, do I? Little bit of left to right. And that's 4 under par, guys, for 9 holes with a full set of Mizuno golf clubs. That's going to take some beating, isn't it? It wasn't boring. Guys, as ever, thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed that as much as I've enjoyed playing and filming it. If you have, smash that subscribe button below. Also, leave us a like, guys. Huge thanks to the guys at Woolwich Park for getting us out today. It's been a dream. And huge thanks to the guys at Motorcaddy for sponsoring this series. Apart from that, guys, as always, I'm going to go and make some more videos for you. I'm in the best mood ever, and I'll see you at the same time tomorrow. Bye!